What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to CDT. It is me, Ditto, and I am here today with the first ever twin test on this channel between two absolute titans of the CDT community. This, the Bugatti Bolide, the $37.5 million limited, that bankrupts everyone even though they really love it. And this, the Bugatti Chiron SS300 Plus. Is it better than the Bolide? I don't know. It looks basically like a Chiron, but it's got a bigger arse. Yeah, I don't like the aesthetics of this car as much as I do the Bolide. And with that, you are brought to the point system. The way this twin test works is I will be giving each car's points. 1 point for beating the other's time in a race. And then other points whenever I feel like it. And these points could be for any number of reasons. Price, handling, how nice it is to drive, the sensation of power, the aesthetics. Who knows? Let's get into things. First of all, 2 points to the Chiron. This is for having a higher top speed, even if it is by 1 mile an hour. And also for being so much cheaper. The Bolide is 25% more expensive than the Chiron 300 Plus. Now, this has an all-carbon body, which means that you can't paint it. So, the actual colour for this car is the stripe. So, and even then, the stripe isn't actually very good. Because I think there's like 7 colours that the stripe looks good in. Orange, different orange, red, really dark red, sort of kind of dark red. Yeah, it's not good. And then, as for the interior, black with the secondary interior, which is the accents in the seats, match it with the stripes. Wheels, keep them the same colour as the body, which is the middle colour in the final column to the right of the greys. Calipers, we're going red, because I'm going to start speccing calipers on this channel. And now the Bolide. Bolide gets a point for the aesthetics. Seriously, this car looks absolutely amazing. Bolide also gets another point for looking good in basically every colour you put it in. Oh, I'm on the wheels, but that looks good, 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 that looks good. That looks pretty mid. That also looks pretty mid, but that looks nice. That looks nice, that looks nice. That looks nice. Pretty much any colour you throw at this car, it'll look good in. However, I keep it in standard spec, because the standard spec is really nice. Same for the wheels. But with the interior, both primary and secondary, match it up with the bodywork. And then it doesn't matter what you paint the calipers, because you can't actually see them on this car. So, it's an equilibrium right now. Let's start drifting. First of all, the 300 Plus. I did not do that well. Oh, God. Okay. Into the corner. They did nothing. Okay, this is pretty much a pig to drift. Okay, getting better. You have to be light with the handbrake. And then not countersteer instinctively. Because if you countersteer, it goes back into line. Which is good. It means it's easy to get back from slides. But it means it doesn't drift that well. Pretty good performance, but it's quite difficult to learn to drift. Let's swap to the Chiron, a car familiar to old-time fans of this channel, because I have reviewed it before. I reviewed it when it was back in the Black Friday sale. And as always, it feels amazing. Like, seriously. properly light, properly aggressive and nimble. Don't use too much handbrake, otherwise that does happen. Lightly, gently. Tap the handbrake, the back will come out. And it'll go back into line pretty much as you countersteer. Very good. Like the advantages of the Chiron, but I bollocksed it. With all the advantages of the Chiron, without any of the downsides. So, that's 1 point to the Bolide, leading it by 1 point. Get into the races. And first we are doing the city race in the Bugatti Chiron 300 Plus. That was not skillful. I'm revving it. Oh yes, I will sound check it. It sounds dreadful. They reused the sound from the Chiron. Let's hope it drives well. As we start on the city race. Okay, this feels good. This feels really good actually. Slight bit of stress on the tyres, which you can see when the tyres start to smoke. Doesn't bounce too much. Understeers quite a bit though. Not unusably as such, but more than I was expecting. And then when you get into the straights, that sense of power is good. Very good. I think it will get a bonus, and it gets a bonus point for having an amazing sense of power. It's also driving really nice. It also doesn't bounce. I have mentioned these before, but I just think I should reiterate. It's very, very, very solid in the corners. And then when you get into the straight, put the foot down. Power is there. An immense amount of it. Right, time to beat. 35.2. Here we go with the Chiron. Chiron? Bolide. Love this car. Oh, and just a reminder. 4 days left of Season 8. Get your stuff. Let's do the sound check. They sound exactly the same. Probably because they have the same engine in real life, but Bolide has a completely different exhaust. But Foxy's are lazy. Anyway, let's go. Oh god, that's understeer. This is interesting. It's actually much more... Oh god, it's bouncy as anything. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, come on. 35.2 is the time to beat. Brake. Turn through. Full power. Full power. Oh god. I clipped the wall and spun. Oh dear. And I'm gonna knock 3 seconds off for that, I reckon. It's still bouncy though. Very difficult to control over that bridge. Very difficult. And brake and understeer. basically, oh god, it feels very stressful to drive through the city. It's definitely not in its home habitat. And as a result of that, it gets a 36-1. Comment down below, should I give the Chiron the point? I think I should. Because the Bugatti was still bouncing everywhere and having problems and stuff. But it was very interesting to note that it accelerated differently to the Chiron. I'm not sure if it was faster as such, but it felt different. Right, now the highway. This car's amazing to look at. I have a friend with an OG wrapped one, you know, with the cosmic stripes. So gorgeous. He also has a Reliant Robin, which is by far the diamond in the collection. Yeah, forget the Apollo IE and the Zonda Barchetta, my dream car. Now, both these cars should play well here. The top speed of the Chiron, 301 miles an hour. The top speed of the Bolide, 300 miles an hour. Very evenly matched. I can feel the tyres starting to scream whenever I steer. 260, 270. Cut that. I'm concentrating very much because I do not want to crash this car. Bouncing over that bridge. Oh, it wheelied. It wheelied over the ramp up onto the elevated section of the highway. Interesting, interesting, interesting. On the steer. This is fun. Okay, this feels very fun to drive. Yes, it does understeer quite a bit at high speeds. I feel with slick tyres it wouldn't do that. In fact, I know with slick tyres it wouldn't do that because it doesn't. I'm just surprised by the wheelie. Let's see if it'll do it again. No, it doesn't. 49.6. Holy. That's very fast. That is very, very fast. I was not expecting it to be that fast. Now for the Bolide. Let's have some fun. Driving to the street race. I just spun my Bolide in the coolest way possible. Call me Ken. Ken Block. Rest in peace. In fact, it's very significant day for Ken Block quite recently. 2nd of January, his date of death. Only not even 2 weeks ago. It was the 1-year anniversary of his death. Very sad. I'll miss that man. Let's see if the Bolide will be able to beat the Chiron. And yes, I'm referring to it as the Chiron for the rest of this. Because, it is a Chiron. Just a Chiron with a bigger arse. Bit weird. You know, for, about an hour, this was my fastest car. Oh my god, why is my phone lagging? Not the good time, is it? And as a result of that, we're like 5 seconds off the Chiron's time. Remember, the time to beat is 49.6 on the best lap, because best lap is all we care about. My god. Serious amounts of lag, and I'm not happy. Come on! Bolide loses quite a bit of speed while turning. That's interesting. What also doesn't have much speed is my Wi-Fi. Come on. It's a twitchy little bugger. And I do think that even with the Wi-Fi, it is still going to be slower than the Chiron. I'm looking at a 51. Well, that was smooth up there. 51 exactly. What did I tell you? And that means another point to the Chiron, which is now leading by 1 point, 2 points. So the sound check. Hold on. Chiron is leading by 2 points, I think. I should be tallying these, but I can't be asked. Let's do the driving road. Come on. Right, let's get into the road. This is going to be fun. Oh, yeah. This is lovely. Feels really good up these inclines. Yeah, this is good. This is really nice. This is one of the nicest cars I've driven on this road. Right up there with the Elise, the Exige, and probably the Ford Focus RS. I think I can hear my cat. Big, long, sweeping corner, down by the coastal road. Well, one of the many coastal roads. Oh! I got so much air off there, I actually caught the, bridge sides. So yeah, the Chiron is certainly looking to be a front runner on that road, and I have just spun it. Yep, and now let's just do the curb test the bounce test quickly. And then we're going to do the curb test, and then repeat it with the Bolide. Oh dear. Curb test does not look promising for the Chiron. Oh no, maybe it was just a one-off. Let's see. I'm going to come up this bridge, over the bridge, and then... Okay, I think it might have been a one-off, but I'm still marking it down because it did flip. Okay, at high speeds it will get air over the curbs, but at low speeds, not too bad. Okay. Now it's time for the Bolide. I fear this video is going to be quite long. Up the coastal road, here we come. gets quite a decent bit of air over the bridge, right. Up the coastal road, up the mountain pass, I mean. Yeah, this feels good. Corners are where this thing excels. It corners much better than the Chiron, even though the Chiron feels nicer to drive. Yeah, I feel as if this thing wins. Oh gosh. Ooh. So it randomly skidded on the mountain pass. That's interesting. I am going to mark it down for that. So I think on this road, the Chiron could be looking at another point. That was a nice bit of air over the bridge. Love the nice bit of air. Yeah, Chiron wins another point. It's now leading by 3 points. Although that was pretty neutral over the curbs. Not much bouncing. Right, let's see. Will it flip? Interesting. I have a really tickly throat right now. Yeah, literally no movement over the curbs at all. So the bouncing over the curbs will remain neutral, but the flipping will mean that the Chiron is now only leading by 2 points. And now we're going to do the mountain race. And we're going to start with the Bolide, because it's nice to start with the Bolide for once. Let's do this. Already feels good through the tunnel. I have set a couple of records, personal records up here in the Bolide. They tended to be around 112s, but that was running slick tyres and engine upgrades. So let's look at a 115, possibly higher. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. I'm used to this car. I know this car. I'm also used to the Chiron, but I know this car more. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh no, it's lost grip. Oh. Come on. Stop lagging, phone. You're on the lowest render distance and graphic quality ever in history. And you're still struggling. Stupid useless thing. Oh god. Right. Good chance for the Bolide to stretch its legs. Up to about 270. Brake. Very good braking. A 121.7. Okay. Let's see how the 300 plus does. Remember, the 300 plus is leading by 2 points in this road test. You know, as a kid, I always used to dream about driving a Bugatti 300 plus or a Bolide. I'm really glad I can finally drive one of these cars. In fact, no, I'm not just driving one, I'm driving both. Childhood dreams. So nice. Of course, another childhood dream was not having laggy Wi-Fi, but here we are. Stop lagging, you. Oh god, it's spun. It's spun. This is giving a Bolide a chance to catch up. Remember, we've got to beat 121.7. Jesus Christ, you're a phone, not a potato. Oh dear. Large amount of falling back off that jump. Really big. I think we could be looking at a Bolide victory here. Yeah, we're looking at a Bolide victory. 123.5. Each with a crash. And the Chiron had extra lag. But the Bolide also had many other mishaps. And so we go to the circuit. We'll do the oval first, because these cars have 10 handling. The track is where they should excel, so we put the one where they'll be weaker, up first. Of course, you can just skip to wherever you want, you little sods. Oval, let's do this. No players to donate to. Just the way I like it. I'm so close to getting my final upgrade. Right, 6 laps each. To prove their worthiness. Rev it up, let's do this. Come on. It lost quite a bit of speed through that bank turn. But it also gains a lot of speed. Really easily. $280 miles an hour. Full throttle. Oh, avoid that wall. I'm getting everything wrong on this. It's all about maintaining speed. Not corners. It's about maintaining speed. And I hit the wall there. Oh my gosh, I've just realised how fast I'm going. Are we looking at a sub 16 second lap time? This could be very good. And yet I still feel it's got more to give, but I'm not talented enough to do it. $16.3. Right, Bolide, you've got to beat a 16.3. You're going to have your work cut out, though. Come on, you little blue bugger. I'm excited. Chiron's only leading by 1 point now. This could be where the tables turn. I think I'm right in saying when I made this video, just reviewing the Bolide, we were actually using the old race centre. So, there's new footage here. Unexpected stuff. Let's go. I'm intensely concentrating on how fast I go. Why does it feel a lot slower than the Chiron? Up this straight, it's amazing. Oh god. I hit a wall. Get out of the wall. That's what she said. I want to see if we can get the 2 laps done. How fast we can get these 2 laps done. Let's do this. It's already slower overall than the Chiron. Oh, it's an absolute annihilation. Lost by 0.8 of a second. You poor thing. Right. Now, circuit. Chiron leading by 2 points with only 2 races to go. And I'm not going to hand out any more bonus points because I want to see this one play out. I'm excited. This is going to be good. Surprised how long the video's taking. Let's go. 100 miles an hour into this shit. Oh, you are an idiot. Pickard, you're an idiot. Why did I just call my Bolide Pickard? I don't know. Don't even like Star Trek. Brake. Okay, I am really driving this poorly. Come on, Bolide. I'm not used to... I am used to driving you on here, actually. I've driven you on here many a time. It's like my main go-to car for the circuit. Mainly because it's tuned, but that might change when we see how the Chiron's lap time will compare to it. I mean, it should be faster. One of my cats keeps meowing. Mildly off-putting, but alright. Full throttle. Full throttle. Brake hard. Not hard enough. Clip left. I can't drive in this thing. Need slick tyres. They're only a 34 grand extra. Oh, and I've ruined that chicane as well. Not going well. I fear this may be another victory for the Chiron. Get the hammer down. Brake too early. It's always too early or too late, isn't it, with this car? Up the top of the bank. 35.8. Chiron's got to beat 35.8. Oh, for the... Stop moving the circuit around, you stupid thing. Oh look! They use the current icons. They use the current maps of the circuit race and all the other races in the circuit race as icons. Go. Ooh. Veering right, thanks to gravity. But this feels so much better than the ship. Why did I try and say Chiron? I meant to say Bolide. Brake better than the Bolide. Left click. Intense concentration. Brake. That was good. That was the best I've done in that corner for a while. However, I then proceeded to mess it up by clipping the barriers on the next corner. Helpful. This feels really good. Much better than the Bolide. I literally cannot... Oh. I was just praising you for being good on track. Then I brake too late and nearly went into a wall. Great. Right. Come on. Oh! 1 whole second quicker. 1 whole second. 1 whole second. And it's bringing us very close to the end of the twin test. Not the review, the twin test. That's the proper term. And my cat looks just as tired as I am of these two cars. I'm kidding. Who could be tired of these cars? They're amazing, both of them. Which is why my verdict is, despite the Chiron being obviously the better car, follow your dreams. It all comes down to what you want, since they're so similar. Right, and that's the Chiron doing 11.4 seconds in the drag. No. Top to the Bolide. 11.4 seconds of Chiron in the drag. Can the Bolide do any better? Actually, I was driving the Bolide yesterday, so... And you can watch that video. So, should the Bolide do better? I can't remember the time. Oh, it's an obliteration. 10.2 seconds. The Bolide's won in the drag race. But I think the car I prefer, overall, 300 plus. It drifts better. No, it doesn't. But it just proved itself to be faster in most of the races. But these cars are so close. It doesn't really matter. Follow your dreams. Buy your dream car. Just know that you'll probably have to grind a lot longer for it if you're getting the Bolide. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I would love it. I just crashed into a wall. Great. Goodbye.